This phenom has gone from a 9 to 5 to creating a media empire, all without uttering a single word.
Io ho iniziato a fare video quando ero molto piccolo, più o meno 13 anni che faccio video.
Hi, my name is Kabi. I love you and I love you to make people smile.
In the enormous expanse of the digital world where voices beg for attention, there was one man who rose above the noise without uttering a single word. Kabani Kaby Lame, a Muslim Senegalese immigrant living in the small Italian town of Chivasso. During the pandemic, Kaby was laid off from his job and used this opportunity to interact with millions of people all over the world, with nothing more than a glance, a gesture, and a shrug which would become his trademark. Kaby criticized the ridiculousness of life hacks and brought to our attention the significance of simplicity. For Kaby, 2020 was a significant turning point. Like millions of other people, he found himself without work as the COVID-19 epidemic raced across the globe. He was laid off from his position in a local plant and lost his job as a waiter. But instead of letting these dark times dampen his spirit, it stoked the flames of his creativity. Kaby now had spare time on his hands and a smartphone. He decided to use TikTok. His initial uploads were reflections of his life's lessons distilled into moments of silent laughter that said volumes. These videos were simple, yet meaningful. Eventually, Kaby started making videos that parodied the complexity of modern life hacks. He did this by utilizing nothing but expressive glances and simple solutions. These videos were created from the living room of his family's flat in Chivasso. It wasn't long before one of his videos struck a chord, and in an instant, a new type of influencer emerged. One who did not require the use of words to elicit laughter or communicate a message. There are moments when silence can be the most powerful voice of all.
In less than 2 years, Kaby exploded. He went from 0 to 200 million followers.
In a world that is filled with noise, Kaby Lame has made silence his signature, and he catapulted to prominence with nothing more than a simple shrug. In just 3 short years, this former factory worker from Turin has become the silent king of TikTok, with over 160 million followers who are waiting for every gesture he makes. At this moment, companies are lining up to offer their fortunes in exchange for a piece of Kaby's viral magic. Kaby recounts, "People told me to get a proper job, but he chose to pursue his passion for making movies instead, which was a decision that completely changed the course of his life." A total of 2.4 billion people have liked his shorts, which range from a do-it-yourself robot handing over toilet paper to a video that makes fun of a banana being peeled with an absurd amount of flair. As a result of Kaby's unspoken criticisms, he has become the Charlie Chaplin of the internet era. He is a mime for the meme generation, connecting people from different cultures, languages, and crossing all borders.
He speaks a universal language, which is just fun, and which is just the fact that he doesn't speak. Number one means there's no language barrier. It's non-controversial. There's no reason why you can't engage or watch his content.
2022 was a prosperous year for Kaby. He did collabs with well-known individuals such as Matt Damon and David Beckham. He also starred in an advertisement for State Farm during the Super Bowl that had over 220 million views on its own. Kaby has secured deals with Hugo Boss, the largest cryptocurrency exchange Binance, and had a Fortnite skin created after him, just to name a few of his sponsorships. Since June 2022, Kaby has accumulated earnings of over $16.5 million according to Forbes. This is a result of his savvy marketing agreements, which have enabled him to command up to $750,000 for each sponsored post. In an astoundingly short amount of time, a YouTube channel pretending to be Kaby not only reproduced this material that is adored all over the world, but they also gathered an astounding 2.4 billion views and a subscriber count that skyrocketed to 5.2 million. This led to Kaby being permanently banned from YouTube, even though it was not him that was banned, only the impersonator. The impersonation drama brought to light the more sinister side of digital fame, which is the simplicity with which one's identity and content can be taken over by another person. YouTube eventually stepped in.
And this wasn't the only account doing it. Only 5 days beforehand, YouTube had banned another Kaby Lame impersonator with 4.84 million subscribers, after which YouTube found a third impersonator who'd gained over 100 million views in a matter of days before they were also banned.
Eventually, Kaby established his own official channel on YouTube. Kaby was caught up in a moment of unusual controversy when older videos of him resurfaced and users accused him of body-shaming women. One Instagram user pointed out 2 videos where he seems to mock women's bodies. This moment of criticism on TikTok, however, did not seem to impact the creator or become a bigger scandal. Recently, word of a fatal car crash started to spread. These claims, lacking any substantiation, were swiftly debunked as Kaby continued to actively engage with his audience across social media platforms, underscoring the persistence of celebrity-related hoaxes online. He shared a video of him socializing with Tottenham Football Club's defender Emerson Royal, thereby assuring his fans that he is alive and well. His influence cannot be denied, as evidenced by the fact that notable individuals such as Mark Zuckerberg have acknowledged his material with a thumbs up emoji, and sports stars such as Alessandro Del Piero have shared the screen with him. He has served as a jury member for both Italia's Got Talent and the Cannes Film Festival's #TikTok short film. Kaby has fan pages all over the world and has collaborated with some of the most influential people. He is a well-known figure on a global scale. He reflects, "I am in much higher demand." His global appeal has garnered him supporters from Brazil to America and the world over. However, even though he has such a vast following, he faces issues closer to home, such as his battle to obtain Italian citizenship despite his success and having lived in the country since he was a toddler. In Italy, children of immigrants can only obtain citizenship at 18 if they were born in the country. Kaby, not being born in the country, made him ineligible. Kaby finally received Italian citizenship in August of 2022, saying, "Very proud of the citizenship and felt a great responsibility for the oath I took."
Giuro di essere fedele alla Repubblica e di osservare la Costituzione e le leggi dello Stato. Sono molto orgoglioso perché appunto io mi sentivo italiano anche prima, cioè prima di oggi, cioè non è perché prima di firmare non mi sentivo italiano, cioè quindi è cambiato poco, però ora sono ufficialmente italiano anche in carta.
Quanta responsabilità si prova a pronunciare quel giuramento?
È una grande responsabilità, certo, non sono parole al vento, quello è poco ma sicuro.
Quanto è diverso il mondo che adesso stai conoscendo rispetto a Via Togliatti?
Sì, è molto diverso, perché appunto io ho sempre vissuto alle case popolari, lì però nel nostro nulla eravamo comunque felici, eravamo contenti, giocavamo in cortile, anche se nessuno aveva niente, però eravamo sempre col sorriso e tutto. Comunque sì, è un'altra realtà, è un altro mondo completamente, che ancora adesso non ci sono abituato, ma mi sto abituando piano piano.
It seems that Kaby Lame's future holds a great deal of promise, with the possibility of making a huge effect beyond the realm of social media. A widening of Kaby's career into the realms of film and television looks to be on the horizon. And the train doesn't stop there. Kaby Lame is poised for an impressive leap from TikTok social media sensation to Hollywood actor. He's set to star in an action comedy film tentatively titled 00 Kaby, where he'll portray a food delivery driver turned CIA recruit. This English-language spy comedy promises a global adventure across Italy, the US, Monte Carlo, Dubai, and France's Côte d'Azur. "Acting has always been my dream, but I don't want to improvise," Kaby said. He's preparing for the role through acting lessons, English studies, and physical training to avoid using a stuntman. His enthusiasm for this project reflects his ambition to excel beyond social media. Kaby's journey will soon lead him to Los Angeles, where he aims to gain insights from a respected Hollywood star believed to be Will Smith. This meeting isn't just about fanfare. He sees it as an invaluable learning opportunity, stating, "I will certainly get some advice on how to move in front of the camera.